Hi.
Hi, everyone.
Hey, I'm Carolina Hidalgo.
I'm Marcus Parks. This is No Dogs in Space Live, your Monday night cure for the blues. Fuck, I wish I hadn't have said that.
I was just...
I wish I was in the middle of it. And because of Briss Brownie Baker 72, thank you for the sub, said Marcus and Carolina, your laughter is my Monday night medication. And then I like...
And she put a pill next to it.
And she put a pill next to it. And then I...
You
was
just
like,
can't
your
bottle
Monday,
that up.
Your cure for the blues, and I just... Okay, I promise you're not going to get that again. And Twitch partner Max Pacheco, yes, I did get a haircut. Thank you for noticing. I like my new haircut.
I like this new stream of consciousness.
Just fucking rolling through.
Yeah, we could just go through. I was actually thinking while you were saying that really insightful, funny thing that you were saying, was that we should do a music video to our theme song.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah, I mean, like we shouldn't do it ourselves. We just get the fans to do it.
No,
like,
we have no artistic talent between us at all.
Well, I mean, we just don't have time for more work. And by the way, there's a lot more work coming ahead. So that's an announcement we're going to make soon. But,
Yes.
Yeah, we should make a music video and then just have the fans just like write to us and say like, hey, can we get a shot of you like jumping? And then we'll jump or something. And then they can just put it together and then we don't have to do anything.
That'd be great, except jump. And get a whole film crew to set it up so we can jump and all that. And, we'd have to affect schedules.
All right. We'll get some stand-ins.
All right.
We'll get some stand-ins.
Or if we have some animation experts out there that want to make a little intro video for the show, we'd love it.
We could just get famous actors to do it. Like the Beastie Boys did that. You know, we could. I'm a good Aubrey Plaza.
You actually, you are a good Aubrey Plaza.
I'm a good real hard.
That guy from The Bear, I can do that.
Yes,
yeah.
yes. You see those two people? They're hot. Put them together.
At least before I cut my hair. Last time when I saw the long hair, I looked like like the guy from The Bear. Sleazy Dan, Marcus got a haircut before the makeover stream. Yeah, I fucking did. Because I wanted to do it. That makeover stream ain't ruling my life. So today on the stream, we're going to be answering some questions. As you may have noticed, we're reading some questions. Uncle Sherry says, love that shirt, Marcus. Thank you very much. That's Syndicate, Charles Barkley. We're going to be answering your questions. If you're watching on YouTube right now, you can go over to twitch.tv/LPNTV and you can interact directly with us on the chat. We're also going to be watching some videos throughout, and we're also going to be doing a very cool experimental vinyl cam right smack dab in the middle of the show. And also thanks for the sub, Uncle Sherry, Darling K92, and Neva, and also Hype Train. I don't know what that means.
I think that someone's running a train on us. Yeah, that's what
metaphorically.
On the Twitch.
So before the show, you were doing your hair.
Yeah, well, kind of, yeah.
Yeah, kind of, sort of.
Yeah.
And I've been keeping this video in my back pocket.
Okay.
For a long time.
All right.
Because we both love Diana Ross.
Oh, yeah,
We're both big Diana Ross fans.
Absolutely.
And we love props. We love when people go all out on performances.
Yes.
Am I speaking out of turn here? Do you not love props?
I love props. It's just our prop is sleeping right now.
Yeah,
so
our little prop day,
No,
yeah.
I'm a big fan of props, of course. I came from stand-up comedy, of course.
Yeah, and we also love just production, like really giving your all in a fucking video. So let's see Diana Ross giving her all in a video. It was a live performance on a television show for a song called, I think, I Can't Wash You Out of My Hair.
I can't get you out of my hair.
Yeah.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Let's see it.
I love that.
Wash that man right out of my hair.
Okay. See, it's beautiful.
But there's too much hair to wash out of.
It's not. Yeah, I think that's a conundrum. I think she's really sitting on a chair full of hair.
Yeah. Where does her hair end and the fake hair begin? And how is that? What do you think that fake hair is made of?
Man.
You think it's made of men?
Yes, it is.
I love those flowers too. And this song's incredible.
Oh no, she's a legend. Look at that. She didn't even have to move or anything. Not like she could, but she didn't even have to. She just like does the quivering lower jaw thing, and then that's it. I'm done. I love it.
Knox Harrington, 221. I didn't know this. I'm going to Wash That Man Right Out of My Hair is an old song from South Pacific, the musical.
No way.
Which is the same musical that features Happy Talk which was Captain Sensible from The Damned. That was his one-hit wonder song.
Yes, that song that doesn't really age very well.
Not necessarily. Just if you
But
take...
if you listen to Captain Sensible's version, it's actually, I guess, okay. I don't know.
I think so. I think
Yeah.
Captain Sensible... Yeah, if you listen to it in South Pacific, yeah, it's not all that great. But Captain Sensible's version, yeah, I think he takes it somewhere
Or
different.
just listen to what?
Yeah, well, that was...
W-U-T.
Yeah, that was Captain Sensible from The Damned. He also released a rap song that just took the beat from Good Times, just like Rapper's Delight. He listened to Rapper's Delight, said, I'm going to do that, and then he did that with the exact same sample.
Forward thinking.
Yeah.
He was seriously forward thinking. He knew like this rap thing was going to be huge.
Yeah.
Might as well get into it. You know, it's a lot better than D.D. King.
He did it in like 1981, I think. It was long before Mashed Potato Time.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, D.D. King's Mashed Potato Time.
Is that what it was called?
Yeah, Mashed Potato Time.
I'm sorry
it's
if I-
time to rock. It's time to rap. It's time for the mashed potato time. I'm not
You
kidding.
can't
That's
bring
how
this
the
up.
song starts.
I can't. I really regret bringing up D.D. King because every time you have to sing the whole verse. Sometimes the bridge to the verse. Sometimes from the beginning when he gets out of bed and he
Yeah.
talks about like how he's rapping in the shower or something.
Because it's time to rock. It's time to rap. It's time for the mashed potato time.
Yeah, why not?
We got a first time chat from the Netherlands.
Ooh.
It's 3 a.m., but worth staying up. Thank you very much. I love your username. I know exactly how it should be said. Caribou. I really love that.
Very nice.
And also, Shalom says the production on the stream is sick as fuck. So, thank you very much to our crew.
Eric, yes.
Eric, James, Callie, all y'all for doing such a great job on our stream here. So
Yes,
thank you very much.
we just show up and we sit here and talk about the shadows on our faces. We really, we do nothing. We are nothing without them.
Thanks for the sub, Butthead Squid. Wonderful. Viridian Oracle and Big Cheese Boy 1. Do you have any opinions on Atari Teenage Riot?
No, what's that?
Pop punk band.
Oh, that's right. Sorry, I was thinking of a whole new other thing. Okay, Atari Teenage Riot.
Yeah.
I know I've been asked a lot. I've actually been asked to write about pop punk, and all that power pop stuff. I never followed it.
Yeah.
Ever.
I
liked the stuff that was hardcore that I couldn't understand the lyrics to.
Yeah, I had a couple of Fat Records compilations, and I'd listen to NoFX every once in a while, a little bit of MXPX, but it was just,
Yeah.
I never owned a Less Than Jake album, you know?
No, I'm sorry. I can't say I have either. Although I did take my brother, Alec, my younger brother, to his first concert was an MXPX concert. So I do know something.
Yeah.
But yeah, I never got into it. I don't know why. It's fine.
Yeah. Just
I'm
to
being
our
pushed
ears.
against the wall here.
To our ears, pop punk. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah,
It's good. It's good. Good on
I
you.
can't
Yeah.
complain. Yeah.
Thanks for the sub, Penny Lane.
I'm not gonna ruin your
80
birthday.
Thanks for the sub, Penny Lane 86 and Poster Nutbag 555. Let's watch another video. And for this video, I have a question for you.
Okay, what
and
is
the
it?
question is, I want you to watch this video and
All right.
answer it. Is Stephen Morris on cocaine?
Stephen Morris from New Order, Joy Division.
Yeah, the
right?
drummer from New Order, the drummer for Joy Division.
Okay.
This is from the New Order days. This
Okay,
is
gotcha.
This is
Oh,
right around.
yes.
Yeah. This is right
What
around.
year? Yes.
Yes. This is right around the time that Blue Monday came out, and when
Okay.
they're really starting to get into synthesizers. And
Okay,
all
so
that.
this is like 86-ish era?
Somewhere around. It
Okay.
seems like it's 85. If you look at the way that Bernard Sumner and
Peter Hook?
Peter Hook are dressed, it looks like 84 to 86.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
So is Stephen Morris on cocaine?
Got it.
Igor the robot drummer. If I say play to this box here, it will start
83.
playing the drums.
Oh.
All right.
He's a
Play.
good-looking guy.
Yeah, you didn't believe me, did you? Stop. Yeah, he's not very good at stopping. Not very good at stopping. Misbehaves at times. This
He's not
box
good
here
at
is actually
blocking.
contains digital recordings of real drums and even hand claps. Someone clapping in there. So actually, if you imagine a little fellow with 8 arms in there, playing all these things. 8 arms he's got. He can do loads of.
He's so from Manchester.
Yeah, amazing, isn't it?
I don't.
know where it came from.
I know
Comes
this
from
is
America.
crazy.
How does this work?
Wait,
This
what?
is a complete computer because it has diskettes on it.
Yeah, it's a bit like a tape recorder. This a tape recorder. You sort of record someone talking into it and you can play it back, and it sounds terrible.
Marcus
really,
watches
but
these
it's got
videos
a
all
lot
the
of
time. And people explaining other
This is
people
digital
about
recording as well,
synthesizer
recording
music
of the
and their
guitar.
equipment, and then I get to live it in real life when he pulls me out of whatever TV show I'm watching, so I can watch his setup because he added 9 more pedals. And it's not bad. I'm not complaining. I'm
No.
just saying it's just a part of life.
You signed on for this.
I did.
You knew when we got married that this was part of being married to me.
And
It's like,
gearhead stuff.
hey, come here, check this out.
And I'm going to say Stephen Morris is not on cocaine.
Really?
Yeah, I'm going to say no because he just seems excited and also weirded out by the camera and won't even look at anyone.
Okay.
So, I mean, also, it's probable he was, but I don't think so this time.
Yeah, during those days, what was cocaine? I don't know this for sure. Like, was cocaine like was everyone in order on coke?
No, I mean, well, later on, yeah, they were, but I think it was, since this was early 80s, I think they were still on the speed and beer kind of diet
Yeah.
for a while. So speed, for sure. Because remember, there was that one show when he was in Germany, in Cologne, where he asked for speed so he could do, because they were on tour and he was exhausted. So I'm like, just give me like a little pill of speed. And so the guy, there was some sort of mistranslation or something, and the guy says, "Foof," and he gives it to him, and he just like takes it. He's like, "This is too small for speed," and it turned out to be 5 hits of acid all at once.
Yeah.
And he had the worst 3 days of his life. He said he never truly got sober, like became sober,
Yeah.
since that weekend in like 1979 or
He never came back
78.
from that.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
so who knows? Maybe it's just, it's just residual, acid flashbacks.
I had one of those, like a life-changing like drug experience where I know something switched in my brain and it's never switched back. It was in college. Like
Wow.
like a handful of mushrooms. It was like 3 p.m. Like a handful. It was like a Friday. Drank a bunch of beer, ate a bunch of mushrooms, and then me and my buddy Tom smoked a toilet paper roll joint. You ever seen those?
No.
About this big around.
And it's all weed?
Yeah, and it's also, I think some people also call it a dog turd. But yeah, it's this big around, about this long, and we just smoked it, and I fell.
The whole thing?
Yeah, and I fell into, like, I went and started throwing up, and then the toilet became a portal to hell. And so I
Nice.
fell into hell and stayed there for a little while. And then, once I started feeling good again, I took a roller coaster into space. And I took that roller coaster around space for a little while. And then when I woke up the next day, everything was different. And it hasn't quite been the same since. Yeah, I was around the age of 22 or something.
Toilet roll. Mm-hmm. Wow.
It was a really stupid
That's
idea.
very Cheech and Chong of you guys.
Yeah, I was way, way, way too
No,
high.
you should
Luckily, it
leave
was
that to
Texas
the-
dirt weed, so it wasn't that bad.
Okay. You should leave that to professionals. So.
Yeah. Dirty F and Steve, he has a good comment. Says that Stephen Moore sounds like Dana Carvey impersonating Paul McCartney.
Yes. I see that.
And thanks for the sub. T's taking over and Cam Grants. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
We do appreciate that. So one of my favorite genres of music
Uh-huh.
is disco.
Yes.
I love disco.
Would you put it in your top 10?
Top 10 genres? Oh, yeah.
Okay, all
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
okay.
I would definitely
All
put
right.
it in my top 10 genres. Yeah, absolutely adore disco.
Mm-hmm.
And there's been this disco song that I've been obsessed with for a couple of weeks now. It's called Get Off. It's by the song Foxy. They do,
Yes, I've heard of them.
yeah, they do a really solid like, ooh, ooh, which I've never been able to do right. Can you do that?
No.
Try it.
No. let me listen to the song and then I'll try to get in the mood and I'll do it.
All right.
All right, let's see.
The song's incredible, and you think it's going to be like kind of like Chic or one of those other bands, or the band that did like Good Times and all that. Like you
Yeah.
think it's going to be like super cool, like a bunch of super cool people doing a super cool song. And this video is a horror show. This is not what I expected this band to look like at all. Let's see, Get Off.
All right, yes, I remember Foxy.
He looks like Dr. Bashir.
Yeah, I like it. Why is he wearing suspenders with a tie? Wow. I did remember. Oh, wow. I'm distracted.
It's Dr. Bashir.
A bit as a mime is Money Billy Crystal. Yes, I see that. I heard that the drummer percussionist guy was the son of Tito Puente.
No shit.
Yeah, passed away. Unfortunately, a few of the members. I looked at their Wikipedia earlier today, and most of them, unfortunately, have passed away to tragic circumstances that I can't even explain. But here they are at their peak.
Yeah.
And this is great.
RKPJ says this is where all the coke is. That guy, my God, it's like that guy brought coke to America. Those cheekbones. I mean, that has to be like early plastic surgery, right?
I don't know. Maybe some of them are just it's bronzer.
He's melting.
But I don't understand. Everyone looks. You're right. Everyone's dressed like they're at a different party.
Yeah. Like that guy's dressed like
got stuck in an elevator and they started a band called Foxy.
The song's incredible, isn't it?
Yeah, no, they can move. And the song is actually really good.
Yeah. It's a great driving around Los Angeles on a sunny day song.
Aw, we haven't had that. No, it's raining for 4 days straight. But I can see that Tito Puente's son. Rest in peace, both of them.
He's barely playing along. Everyone's barely playing along with the song that's being played in the background. But at least they're sticking to their dance moves.
I like that. They practice. They practice really hard. I mean, they're not even. That's all you need to do. And this is kind of what the basis of our No Dogs in Space theme music video should be. Now that I see this,
really should be. I get some true waist pants, a short fat tie.
I will practice this.
Fucking talk box, bro.
All right, we'll do it again. We're going to keep going. Is this a different song? No, it's not. Okay.
Well, it's disco, because you got to do the build, and then bring it back down again.
Yeah.
And then you build with another instrument. Because remember, this is made for a club, this is made for a bunch of people to dance to for a while.
Exactly, until hip-hop, they finally realized, the breakdown is the thing that everybody wants, so let's just play that over and over again.
Yeah, everyone wants the breakbeat.
Yeah.
I thought this would make a pretty sweet sample for a hip-hop song.
This is what we're doing next. This is what we're going to get into next.
Leviathan, 3 different nightmare versions of Mick Jagger. Holy shit, that's
good.
Totally true.
You're right.
Leviathan also said that it was sampled in a Backstreet Boys song.
Wow. How do you know that, Leviathan?
I could see that. Yeah, I could absolutely see that. Yeah, can we check on that, Gurney?
Yeah. Is it the one song I know that was on the Uber ride was Everybody?
Everybody?
Yeah.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah. Rock
it,
your body. Hate that fucking song.
Yeah, maybe it's not that. I'm sorry. There's a lot of people in behind the scenes trying to find this out. They're calling their managers right now. We will get to the bottom of this, Leviathan.
We will. And thanks for the sub. Fueled by Satan 87 and Lyricon.
Nice. I like that. That's a good name.
That's a great name. I love Fueled by Satan.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we talked a little bit about the Manchester scene, or we talked a little bit about New Order, so we're talking about the Manchester scene.
Okay, we're going to get into that.
So let's get back into the Manchester scene a little bit, and specifically the factory record scene. Is that after Joy Division, New Order, all that, the next big band for Factory Records, or at least the band that Factory Records and Tony Wilson wanted to be big, was Happy Mondays.
Yes.
And Happy Mondays did pretty well. But the problem
they did
with Happy,
all right.
But relatively so.
Yeah. They can be proud.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can be proud. They did pretty well.
Yeah, they did well enough. But the thing is about Happy Mondays is that they're all fucking insane, or at least they were insane. A couple of them had died. I know at least one has died. But they were all out of their fucking minds.
Yeah.
And they had one guy on stage that he had a role that was very similar to my role in the band that I talked about before, Blonde Acid Cult.
Oh,
Which is
okay.
like sort of being the percussion man, the hype man on stage, just a dude up there dancing.
Oh, right.
His name was Bez.
Yes, Bez. Oh gosh, yes, that's right, Bez. There's just so many stories about Bez. Everyone needs a Bez.
Yeah.
What he did, not important,
Not important.
but it was so important.
Absolutely, it was essential. And the main songwriter, from the best of my recollection, you know, the kind of genius behind Happy Mondays, was Sean Ryder.
Yes.
And so we're going to watch this clip from Gogglebox, which is a UK television. It's a television phenomenon that started in the UK. It's like, you know, a 90 Day Fiancé Pillow Talk?
Yeah.
It's like that,
Thanks for
but just
speaking my language. Yeah, it's watching people making commentary, watching TV in their living room because we always want people to watch us do that.
Yeah. You want people to hang out with.
Yeah.
And so 2 members of Happy Mondays, Sean Ryder and Bez, did a Gogglebox episode, and I want you at home to guess which one is Bez and which one is Sean Ryder. Like which one?
Okay.
Yeah, I want you to guess. Is there any way that we can get a poll going on this?
Yeah.
All right.
Perfect.
Yeah. So yeah, which
Guy
one
on the
is
left, guy on the right.
Yeah, guy on the left, guy on the right. Let's ask which one is Bez? Guy on the left, guy on the right. So left or right.
Okay.
And thanks for the sub, Dirk Dagger. I like that. Similar to Dirk
believe
Diggler.
The subtitles might be labeled, so.
Ah, shit.
Oh, okay, never mind.
We'll find
Just
out.
close your eyes.
I mean, either way, it's worth it to watch it. So let's watch this short
Okay.
clip from
When I
Gogglebox.
drink Italian wine, I see dead people.
Do you, where's that?
I just see all sorts. I once seen a cyclops.
I'd stay off that wine if I was you.
So in the beginning, he says he sees dead people.
After he drinks Italian wine.
Oh, right.
Yeah. And once he's seen a Cyclops.
What were they watching?
I have no clue what they were watching.
Okay.
Probably Great British Bake Off.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Which one is Bez?
Wait,
did
we got to
we-
wait for the
we're gonna
poll
do a
first.
poll?
We got to do the poll
Okay.
first, and then we'll see if the audience correctly guessed which one is Bez. On Twitch, of course.
Remember, if you're on Twitch, then do that.
Yeah, but if you're watching on YouTube right now,
We'll get back to you in a couple of days.
go over to twitch.tv/LPNTV if you want to talk to us directly on the chat. If you want to subscribe to the LPN TV channel, help us out a little bit. Much appreciated. Thanks for the sub. Same voids. All that money goes right back into the network and right back into the streaming platform that we're trying to build
Oh,
here.
we got some results already.
60% of the chat guessed Guy on the right. Wrong.
Oh.
Bez is the normal one.
This time.
He's the goblin on the right is Sean Ryder.
I mean, he's a poet, right?
He is.
I mean, you got to watch that movie, 24-Hour
Party People.
Party People,
Yeah,
not Power People.
24-Hour Party People is it's low-key one of the best music biographical movies ever made. And it's second only, I think, to Spinal Tap when it comes to funniest music movies.
Oh, it's fantastic. And
Yeah.
there's even like a UFO in there.
Yeah, and that's the thing. The UFO drops off Bez.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because there's no way Bez is human.
No.
I think is what we're realizing.
But that's the thing is you could see like Bez I think grew up like Bez kind of got out of it. He's just like I think you should stay off the Italian wine. And fucking Sean Ryder's still seeing cyclopses.
I think he's just like, yeah, so we see cyclopses. Just stop drinking wine. You know, like I think he's it's already when you talk to a crazy person because you talk to them all crazy. It's the same idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just play it off. Like just play off the wine.
Yeah, it happens. It happens
Try
in New
beer.
York.
I don't know.
Used to happen in New York all the time. It was nice when the crazy people would like recognize it and like come talk to you.
Mm-hmm.
Like there was a one guy I was waiting for the L train one day and off the Wilson stop, and there's this guy just ranting and raving, like going nuts. Not dangerous or anything like that, but I mean he's definitely like having an episode, and just he gets closer and closer to me. I'm sitting there reading the Daily News, having my coffee, and he gets right up next to me and he looks at me and he goes, "Hey man, you think I should take my schizophrenia medication?" And I go, "Yeah, I think so." And he goes, "Great!" And then walks away. And that was
The moment of clarity.
just a moment of clarity because he could sense. He knew I was the guy to ask because I was going to answer honestly.
You're like, dude, I've been on this roller coaster for 16 years. I think you should.
I think you should. Thanks for the subs, Permafrost53, Charlie P, 2713, and Slug Bucket.
I like that. Slug Bucket.
Yeah, I
Sounds
like
like a
that.
first band name. It's cool.
And Narcona, is music a big bonding topic for you two? Absolutely. That's
Yeah.
part of why we got together.
Yeah, we were. Well, I mean, it was one of the main things. At first, it was horror movies, and then we moved on to music, and we would just talk about it, or we'd go to remember Rock and Rolla.
Yeah.
We went there a few times, and then we would take over the jukebox. We'd put in like $20, which is like 150 songs or something, and then we would play the music, and we would just camp in front of the jukebox, which now I realize is kind of dick, but we played good songs.
That's the thing,
And
is
then we
it-
gave them a show because we
Yeah.
would sing along and dance to it and stuff. It's like this proto No Ducks.
Yeah, it was great. No,
Yeah.
that's the reason why we started the show, is because we just sat around talking about and listening to music all the time anyway. So
Yeah, and that
why
was the
not do a
whole
show?
that was the whole point of the show, is for us to sit down and just spend an hour just talking about music. And then we got more and more into it, and then we decided like, okay, now we really want to make this like tell out like a whole narrative. It just got so big that now we're just into like storytelling and themes and everything and trying to play the best songs. Now it's work, but it's fun.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
It's like the satisfying thing I've ever done.
Yeah.
To be honest.
It's extremely hard. It's the most satisfying thing I've ever done too. It's incredible to like put the entire episode together, like because that's why it's sort of taken a little bit longer now that we're going on, because we're trying. Well, that's the thing, is that the show keeps evolving the more we do it. You know, it's like at first it's like, okay, read a couple of books, put together a story, and that's it. But as you know, Carolina just said, now like we approach every episode with a theme, and each series with a theme. You know, it's like, what is like, you know, the theme, the replacement series. Each episode had its own theme, and we
And
also
an
think
overall
of it
theme
yeah.
as well.
And we also think of it in like acts 1, 2, and 3. Like there's characters, like everything gets put together. It's very meticulous nowadays, which is why it takes a little bit longer.
Yeah, there's a lot of whiteboards, a lot of writing this, and then you do that, and then I do this, and then we come and then we disagree. But at the same time, we have our own Coen Brothers thing where you're musical director
Yep.
and I'm content director, so at least someone has the final say, even though we're both like working on it constantly.
Yep.
So yeah, it is a lot of work. We've been working on Faust and Can because we want to get a bunch of episodes out. And then we can like release them. So for everyone, because I get like at least like once a day, I get a message like, no podcast?
Yeah.
No podcast. And I'm like, yes, podcasts. Someone's working on the podcast. It's either me or Marcus or Kelsey or Patrick Fisher, our new associate producer and research assistant for the the Krautrock series. At some point in every moment, someone is working on it. I
That is
promise
true.
you that.
And we made a big breakthrough on Can last week. We've been trying to crack this for a long time.
Yes.
And we made a really big breakthrough just on Saturday. So new episodes are
Yeah.
definitely going to be like, we're going to start the writing process here real soon. So new episodes are coming. I hope.
We'll
I'm
let you
hoping
know.
by March, like new episodes. We'll let you
Let's
know.
like never say it.
Let's never
March
say
of
it.
what year? We
Yeah.
don't know. I don't know. Do you like push Guillermo del Toro and what his next thing is going to be?
Oh, all of a sudden we're Guillermo del Toro.
I don't know. I've always wanted to be.
Yeah, I
I know.
know.
I won't get there, but I mean, the work is important, but it's not serious.
That's right. Important, but not
Not serious.
serious. All right. It's time for the vinyl haul.
Oh yay! Okay, good.
Yeah. So this week.
We're getting used to the title cards, which I love, by the way.
Yeah.
It was very good.
That was late.
So this week I dipped a little bit into my experimental music section of the record collection that we have that is taking up more and more space at the house. And this is in honor of, like, we've been doing a lot of research on Faust lately, who are an incredible experimental band. And so I've got some
Very naked, by the way,
very naked all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're very German, very naked.
and French.
Yes.
Very naked.
Yes, always very naked. But for this vinyl haul, like, it's not as experimental as Faust. We're going to get to a little bit more of experimentation later. But this first experimental band, this is experimental electronic, but also a little poppy as well. It's Bruce Hack, one of the first electronic albums ever released. in, more pop form with the Electric Lucifer. Let's check that out. Let's go
can we
over
see
to the vinyl
the
cam.
vinyl cam. Fancy vinyl cam.
I love
that
this
is
cover.
cool.
The cover is so incredible. Let's hear a little bit from the Electric Lucifer.
Who made this cover?
Let's see here. It's actually the back cover is Isidore Seltzer. And there is
Not a real name.
Isidore Seltzer, yeah. Bruce Hack has a lot to say on the back of the record. You can say I'll put it over here. There's quite extensive liner notes back here. And a lot of it is bragging. A lot of it is him talking about what he did. He says...
Can you say it like you're on a train in New York City and everyone wants you to take your meds?
I invented all the electronic gimcrackery so that I could play and record Lucifer.
See? Easy.
I made a keyboard synthesizer called Atom 2, which works on 3 9-volt batteries. I made a modulator which controls the waveforms sounds fed into it, also functioning on 3 9-volt batteries. I do a lot with touch. Let electricity flow through our bodies and touch each other. And the
I like
electricity
that.
becomes sound through the speaker of the house. I created Farad, an electronic voice. Far out Michael Faraday, any day, every day. Farad is programmed by touch. Farad is impossible to work with. The humane voice is so much better.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He knows what he's doing. And these songs, this is the song that we're listening to in the background here. This is the original. This is the lead-off track to the album. It's called "Electric to Me Turn."
Okay.
But there's
I
also
like it.
oh yeah, there's also other incredible song titles: "National Anthem to the Moon," "Chant of the Unborn," "Song of the Death Machine."
So is the
and
moon its
Supernova.
own sovereign, or how does that work exactly?
I think the moon is probably at this point. Yeah, it's a sovereign state. If I go to the moon, I'm not going to be. I'm not going to need to
You're
bring
in
my.
charge.
I'm
If
not
you're in
gonna-
the moon, you're in charge for the time that you're on the moon.
I don't need a social
believe.
security number for the moon.
Yeah.
I don't. I don't need to pay bills on the moon.
You need the electric Lucifer to get on the moon. That's cool. I mean, is it that the whole time?
It's a lot. It's stuff that's a lot like that.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
It's not that it's bad. I mean,
No.
everyone has their own preferences, of course.
Their own taste.
Yes,
yeah.
exactly.
Caribou loves it. Says, "Holy shit, that's cool." Almost some Jean-Jacques Perry vibe. You're absolutely right. Jean-Jacques Perry is also another early electronic artist that has a song about Martians that's very jaunty. So I love Jean-Jacques Perry. So yes.
That's
Absolutely.
cool. What's that movie that we watched that I really, really liked?
Fantastic Planet.
Wow, that was cool.
Jean-Jacques Perry did the music for that.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
It was very, it's fantastical. It's great. We were completely sober. Big mistake. But definitely watch that.
Yeah, it's an animation classic. Is there? I don't think there's any dialogue in it at all. Is there?
Yeah, there is.
Was there?
Yeah, with the little kid, ba-pa-pa, or something. And
No, because I think that was the whole dialogue with.
no, they were speaking in French.
Oh, that's why.
We just don't understand French.
There was no subtitles.
I don't
So
think
we
there
just-
was. We just
yeah.
had to kind of just lip read.
It's not
a
really
little-
about the plot.
It's not.
It's not. It's a bunch of aliens and humans are these tiny minuscule
But
beings.
We're the
made as
aliens,
pets, yeah.
and they're the humanoids.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Is
We're
that
the
right?
animals.
Yes, we
yeah,
are.
Yeah, we are the animals.
Yes.
All right, so that is Bruce Hack, the Electric Lucifer. This
That
next
was
one
cool.
up- it's very cool. I
Yeah.
mean, the cover alone is great, and
Yeah.
this one also has an incredible cover. The Weinberg method of non-synthetic electronic rock.
All right, who's Weinberg?
Weinberg, I'm really not 100% sure who this man is.
Okay.
I can tell you that the Weinberg method of non-synthetic electronic rock, or the electronic rock method of non-synthetic Weinberg, is a revolution in sound, or sound in revolution. To be more precise, as is affectionately known, is a way of making the sounds of common musical instruments, twang, sounds of everyday life, beep beep, sounds of the human body, hiccup, and altering them electronically to create a totally new concept of recording. Any questions? Good.
He
Weinberg.
must be a great science teacher. He must be fantastic. Probably everyone's favorite, Mr. W.
Well, he's someone who becomes a Weinberg. I'll answer your question. A Weinberg is someone who wonders what the holes of a flute would sound like without the flute. Yeah?
Okay, yeah.
A
Actually,
Vine-
that's my favorite thing so far.
A Weinberg is someone who becomes an apprentice engineer at a major New York recording studio at 16 and graduates to senior engineer at 18. These electronic guys, very humble. Very, very humble.
I've noticed that.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's like, who else is going to talk about them?
I know.
They have to do this.
The liner notes really are the only time they can put their resume
It is
out there.
out of necessity because
Yeah.
no one else would care. So they have to do it. You know what? Hats off to you. I should do that more often.
Yeah, Weinberg is someone who has composed, arranged, and engineered dozens of TV commercials and has received more awards than he can fit on his wall. Let's hear a little bit. This is a song that's actually really fucking groovy. It's called Muck the Foog. You get it?
Fuck the Moog.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah,
and
it-
not that, because Moog just reached out to us.
Yeah.
And they like us.
I know, it's incredible. Hello to everybody
At the Moog Industries or whatever you are.
Yeah, at the Moog factory in Asheville. Hello if you're watching. We love you as well. Thank you
Yes.
so much.
Okay, so this is like a Game Boy soundtrack, but this is not bad. This is good. This is good for what year?
It's years ahead of the time. I
Yeah.
actually don't know what year this is.
Man.
I did know. I can see that it was once sold for $2 at the Barbarian Bookshop in Wheaton, Maryland.
Got it. Yeah, I'm definitely playing some sort of game right now.
Yeah, but it's years ahead of its time. I mean, if I were to guess, I'd say this is late 60s, early 70s.
Okay. You know, you have to start somewhere. And yes, Penny Lane 086. Dude looks like Yahoo Serious. I can see that. Absolutely.
Leviathan says the guy wondering about the flute holes with no flute is going to lose it when he hears about wind.
I am losing it.
Oh, and thanks for the sub, Pink Rampage and Nix the Ladder.
How, like, I have a real question. How long can you listen to this for?
Hours.
Hours?
Yeah, what do you think I'm listening to when I got headphones on over there?
I don't know. You got headphones on.
It's this.
Oh.
Yeah, this is my. I usually.
But you can listen to this for hours.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, hours
That's-
upon hours. I
that's
love this
fine.
shit. Yeah, because this is because I only listen to this stuff after 10 o'clock at night. Like
gotcha.
before 10 o'clock at night, it's a little.
Yeah.
It's hard. This is a hard Sunday afternoon album.
Yeah,
But
gotcha.
like 10:30 on a Wednesday, this shit hits real hard. It hits
Okay.
you in just the right spot.
Yeah, and there's no, like, you know, toilet paper roll joints around the house. Like, everyone's sober.
I don't do drugs
And-
anymore.
No, and so he's listening to that for hours.
That's what I told you. That one thing made me permanently high. That's why I can't. That's why I can't smoke weed anymore, because that's the thing. I'm already high.
I know.
Yeah.
I know it's great.
So if
this
I
is
s-
why we get along so well.
Yeah. So if I smoke weed, I'm then too high. I
And
don't enjoy
it's
it.
just no good.
Yeah.
No, you're right.
Yeah. Yep, that's the way it goes. Oh, yeah, Fueled by State 87. This is ancient chiptunes. It absolutely is. The Weinberg method. It's non-synthetic electronic rock, even though it is very much made electronically.
Yeah.
Yes.
I like it, though. It's for hours, huh?
For hours.
Hours.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Hours and
You know,
hours upon end. So,
I watch things for hours that I would never thought I would get into, so I understand. I get
Maths, Married at First Sight Australia.
That goddamn those Australians. I mean, they have 41 episodes. What am I supposed to do?
You
I
sit
took
there.
care of you during your tooth surgery, and then I had food poisoning, which is why we couldn't do it. Like don't order the salmon. By
Yeah.
the way, at the California Fish Grill. Sorry, sorry, people, just outed you. But I was sick. We had to go to urgent care twice, and maths kind of saved me. Just a bunch of women that sounded like geese just talking.
They're awful. It's just I'll be trying to. That's the thing is I'm trying to listen to stuff like that, and there's this one Australian woman whose voice cuts through
I have a child.
everything.
I don't know how to do it, but
Just cuts through
she's
everything.
horrible.
Uncle Fungus, Atari Teenage Riot is nowhere near close to pop punk. The Ataris are who you were thinking of.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yes, you're correct.
that's right, the Ataris.
All right, well, then we should check them out.
Yeah, sure. I think Atari Teenage Riot is electronic.
We should put
I
some
can't
on.
remember.
Some,
I don't
when
know
we
every
get home,
fucking.
we'll-
I don't know every fucking band in existence.
We don't.
I'm
We don't
sorry.
know.
I'm sorry. I don't know every single band that's
No,
ever
not
existed.
even close. Are you kidding me?
No.
I spent 6 months on one band.
But you know who I do know is this band right here from New York City, Pharmacon. That's maggots. And that's real maggots. Let's listen to a little. I mean, the music sounds like, well, what this looks like.
Okay. What year is this?
This is 2014.
Okay,
so this is,
gotcha.
I actually got to see Pharmacon in New York a few times.
Okay.
Like really solid, because her name is Margaret. I can't remember what her last name is. Native New Yorker. Does noise, like experimental noise
I
music.
love this. Now this is my jam.
Yeah, this is your shit. I figured
Yeah.
you'd like this. I've been meaning to play you Pharmacon for a long time.
I can't wait for the apocalypse. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
The whole aesthetic, the sounds, everything. It's where I will thrive
Yeah.
one day.
Everything about it. No, I mean the great thing about her like live is that everything that she plays live is done with intention. It's not like a lot of noise bands where they just kind of go up and make noise with like sort of a general direction. Like she goes up knowing exactly what she's gonna play, and that's what makes it absolutely incredible. Let's fucking pump it up a little
Yes.
bit. Margaret Chartier. Yes, that's her last name. Yeah, this is a song, I think it's called Crawling on Bruised Knees.
Nice.
Just that fucking underneath.
Oh man, Margaret collab. Should I write that on her? Should I DM her?
Yeah, and she's on Sacred Bones Records, which has done all the like the Mort Garson reissues lately. They're a Brooklyn label. They're truly doing the Lord's work. I love
this is
Sacred
amazing.
Bones. And check it out. The liner notes go even harder. Close up on the maggots.
More maggots.
More maggots, like super close up. Actually, I thought about possibly getting this framed. This would look good in our house, wouldn't it?
Okay.
Do you think it'd look good in our house?
No.
No?
No.
You don't think so?
No.
Why not?
No, because it looks like you know when you throw up SpaghettiOs. And I'm saying like the aesthetic it's kind of a little off-putting for me, but the music is kick-ass.
Yeah, it really is. Like, listen to some of this shit on the back. Plucked
Yeah.
from the arid ground, severed at the roots, and carried by a stinging wind to
Yeah.
a wretched crepuscle. Crawling on bruised knees, grasping in the dark, spill my blood until I am pitted, sweat until I am ripe.
You see, I think that I like that.
Yeah.
Yes, we could do that instead of like, gather or, a family gathers here or, there's love in this home. We just print that on the walls. We
Yeah.
get someone to stencil it.
Dig my heels in to sear my feet on the burning ground, shun my bestial body, and bound to a vision I have not yet created.
Right next to like family. We put it in our kitchen. That's cool.
And
I
when
like
the
that.
thing I run to reveals itself, I alone will see it. Fucking sick.
That we put on the doorbell.
Yeah, that's on the fucking doormat. I alone will see it.
Because you know how I don't like it when people put words to, adorn their house
We all
with
hate it,
things like
yeah.
it's not.
No.
But maybe there is an exception.
Yeah, maybe
Yeah.
there is. I'd love to have that.
Cool.
Yeah, Jean-Ralph 10 looks like a fun risotto recipe. Yeah.
Yeah, insane. It just is. The cover's not appetizing, but I like the words. I like the music. Sounds great.
Yeah, Dirty
This
F.
really sounds great.
And this is some of her other album
That's
covers.
cool.
Like all of her album covers are so fucking strange.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That I would put in the kitchen.
God, it's so fucking cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see, I mean, it's sometimes you don't get everything right. The maggots, I could see they were a nice idea, but
Yeah. It's too bad that we didn't know each other when I saw. Yeah, because you would have loved us. It was like 2014. I saw her like
no.
3 times that year.
We were to meet the following year.
Yes, we would
Yes.
to meet the following year. Oh, and Henry Hibellen says check out Folkzoid on that label too. James is nodding. Yes, check out Folkzoid.
We must. We will.
And Dirty F and Steve said this would give David Lynch such a hard on. You're correct.
You're right. And also our dog Georgie.
Yeah, because Georgie loves the soundtrack to Eraserhead.
Yes.
So she would-
she actually does. And Hereditary. She loves it. She
Yeah.
loves the noises. There's something about it.
There's something about horrible noises this dog really loves.
She's just like, I don't know what it is, if it's a flashback, because we're not sure, because we got her from a rescue, and she was in a shelter before then.
Mm-hmm.
And so we're not sure. We do think that her family that she had before were probably murdered in some home invasion kind of situation,
Yeah.
because she acts like it every time she hears something crazy. Like, you guys are going to die.
I think where she's most comfortable is chaos and pain. Right? I
Yes.
think that's like her. I think in
Yeah.
chaos and pain, that's where everything's groovy for her.
Yeah.
Oh, and thanks for the sub, Quick Nug.
Nice.
Nice.
2 G's.
Oh, and look,
Because we kept saying her name all the
kept saying her
time.
name, so
We
we gotta say hello. Oh, look at her. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Ay, look at my ear. Yeah, she's a very cute little dog, but yes. She's underneath the table every single show we do, and she's got the good ears up.
Yeah, and then sometimes we try to kick her out when we record, just because now she's an older lady dog, and she's got older lady gas.
She farts a lot.
But but sometimes we will bring her in with, like, she comes to every meeting. She's determined. She'll she'll ram her head against the door until we'll open it. So she has to be in every meeting. And she just fell in love with the camera.
She just realized that she's on camera right now.
Zoom.
Zoom.
And this is a part where she's like, I was rescued. Okay, sure. But then there's this I have to do. So you got to think about it that way.
Yeah, she's got to just be on camera. Oh, look at her. All right.
But she's more of a muse, really, than we can't put her to work.
She's far heavier than she looks.
Yes.
Good 25-pound dog. All right, so we got a few minutes left here in the show, so you want to watch some more videos?
Yes, I do.
All right. So one of the things that we keep returning to again and again, new metal.
Yes.
Why? It's a part of our heritage.
Oh, right. That's true. It's true.
Or at least it's a part of my heritage.
Some people grew up with the Beatles.
Yeah.
We grew up with, I mean, it wasn't bad.
It wasn't
but
the worst.
It could have been better.
It could have been a lot
Yeah.
better. But if you're talking about what we grew up with, yeah, my first concert, my first real concert, as I've said before, was Kid Rock and Power
Shit
Man
Rock.
5000.
That's right.
Yeah. But back in the day, in 1999, Kid Rock was... Yeah, it was okay. It was better than it is now. I mean, now he's evil.
He sucks now.
Yeah,
but
now
I mean,
he
he's not
sucks.
even evil. He's just incompetent and dumb.
Yeah.
But back then he was too, but we didn't know the truth about, like, he was just some rich kid pretending that he was giving a shout out to his boys at Cell Block D or some shit. It was all crap.
Pretending like he was from the trailer park when in fact he wasn't.
I'm sure the Beastie Boys get mad every time there's a Vanilla Ice or a Kid Rock trying to do some rap rock shit, and they're like, you're ruining it for us because we're actually making art.
Yeah.
And you guys are just muddying the waters with this all this bullshit.
Very much so.
So what are we gonna watch?
But I remember when I went to go see Kid Rock, there was a lot of older people in the audience.
You were 17?
Yeah, I was 16.
Okay.
Yeah, I was 16. There was a lot of older people in the audience, and those old Kid Rock fans, I'd imagine, just got older, and then eventually discovered that Kid Rock, once he got popular enough, was on karaoke. Let's see.
With a ball, the bang, the dang, dang, diggy, 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 sit the boogie, sit up, jump,
You mean that literally?
The bang, the dang, diggy, 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 sit the boogie, sit up, jump, boogie.
They elevate the song.
They really do.
I don't know. I mean, they did elevate the song.
Yeah.
Don't they realize it's about the feeling instead of sounding out the words?
Just tunelessly and joylessly sounding out what's going on in the scroll in front of them. The bang, diggy, 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 said the boogie, said up, jump, the boogie.
Which obviously was taken from, wasn't that the Harlem Christmas conference?
Yeah.
Cool Mo D versus Busy Bee.
Yeah.
Now that's something you got to listen to.
Yeah.
That's insane. Cool Mo D, one of the 3 best OG rap lyricists of all time, next to Grandmaster Caz and Melly Mel.
Absolutely incredible.
Like those are the top 3. That's the trinity right there. And Kool Moe Dee, like, he just eviscerated them. And listen to our Beastie Boys series. We talk about that.
You could also look it up on listen to the Beastie Boys series, or if you just want to hear that now, go look it up on YouTube. It's
so good.
Fucking great. Yeah. The Ba with the Ba was like an old thing.
Yeah.
And that's where it ended up.
Taken. It was stolen.
Yeah, it was stolen. Yeah. But that's where it ended up. And it's funny the lanes that art can take over the years. And thanks for the sub, Okami Canucks.
Thank you.
And Penny Lane says, my first concert was Aerosmith, and it was bad.
Oh no, what year? It always depends what year, Penny Lane. If it
Yeah.
was like 2014, then I feel for you.
Yeah.
My first concert was Alanis Morissette. I was a child, and it was awesome.
I bet it was pretty good.
Because she was already big, and she
Yeah.
came to Mexico, and man, it was awesome.
Yeah.
My mom took me. And it was I had so much fun. That's the best first concert to go to.
That's a really good
Alanis
one.
Morissette at like one of her peaks.
Yeah.
Already, she already came. A Jagged Little Pill had come out already, so she did all those. And then Chad Smith was the drummer.
From Red Hot Chili Peppers?
Yeah.
that's
Rest
fun.
in peace. Yeah.
He's not dead.
Really?
No, he's still very much alive. They're playing Yamava Casino in like 2 weeks.
Oh, rest in peace, then.
Yeah, if you're
The
playing
soundboard.
Oh.
The soundboard of Yamava. Please. There's a tombstone there.
Oh, Yamava.
Eric, you would hate it.
Yamava is awful.
Oh man, that was a good recovery. You sure he's not dead? Who died?
It was right after Armageddon came out. They had pre-recorded orchestral background, and it was nothing but feedback. I could see
Yeah,
that.
and also if you were like we were when Alanis Morissette, your first ticket is obviously in the back.
Yeah.
So by the time the sound gets to you, it's already been like the song has ended and you've heard the sounds from the last song coming back to you. It sucks. Trust me.
Yeah, my second concert was because I was at the mercy of whatever came to Lubbock, which was 3 hours away from where I grew up. My second concert was very 1998, Bush and Moby.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, Moby was great. Bush was fine.
Okay, I
Yeah.
can see that. Bush was for the girls.
Well, that's the thing about it is
Yeah.
that the reason why I went to see that show is because I had this huge crush on this girl who Bush was her favorite band. And so I was like, okay, yeah, I'll buy you Bush tickets, and we'll meet up in Lubbock. And she hung around me just long enough to go to Bush with me for the ticket that I had bought. And then after the Bush concert, she ghosted me after that.
And that girl was Gwen Stefani.
If
I'm
only.
so sorry.
That would have been incredible. That would have been like, oh yeah,
They were already together, I believe.
Yeah, I was 17 and hanging out with Gwen Stefani like after that would have been
It's like that Real Big Fish song. Like she's famous now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No,
I
would've-
think it was about Gwen Stefani.
I would have led with that.
Yeah. I'm sorry that
my
happened
second
to
concert
you.
was with Gwen Stefani.
I'm so sorry that happened to you.
She apologized later on.
Really?
Yeah, she apologized like a few years later. She apologized. It was really nice.
that's nice.
She sent me an email.
Oh, things with her and Gavin didn't pan out. That's okay.
Let's see the Psycho Chicken.
Psycho killer, just you see.
That was great. Can we watch it again?
Let's see it again.
Yeah, I want to see it again.
Psycho killer, just you see.
That's
incredible.
brilliant. It's brilliant. That's great. That's
brilliant.
fantastic. Some people are just born with gifts, just talent. Some of us have to work really hard.
We all had to work
we had
real
to
hard.
Really, none of us were naturally talented at any of this.
Are you saying that chicken is naturally talented?
More talented, yes. You didn't have to do
Did you say
anything.
that?
And-
What benefits is that chicken getting from that video? How did that video make that chicken's life better?
I believe just the adoration of the masses.
It's still in that rusty cage.
Just the same thing as Georgie, like how there's so much more like as far as artwork goes for No Dogs in Space. It's about like 10% me, and then the rest is the dog, right? Which is fine, which is great. We love all the stuff that we get.
Yeah.
But it's the thing that her face is more recognizable on the street than mine, and she has no idea.
None whatsoever.
It's something I love about it. Actually, I actually love that rooster is known. I don't know. I need to study this more. This is fantastic. I love this.
Permafrost 5-3. Have you ever listened to the Bloodhound Gang? Yes. Very much so.
Yes.
Yeah. When I was
Yeah.
in high school, One Fierce
Middle
Beer
school.
Coaster. When I was like a shithead 13-year-old kid, of course I loved the Bloodhound Gang.
Yeah.
That's every 13-year-old loved the Bloodhound Gang when they were
Yeah,
13.
it's
in the
fantastic.
90s. If you were 13 any time in the 90s, Yeah, you were the
Yeah.
bad touch, all that, of course. They
It was all great.
Yeah, they were for shithead kids. So, yep. Haven't listened to them in many years, but maybe I'll check it out again tonight.
Yeah,
and see
what
how-
are they doing now? They probably take our call. We should do calls. We should just call like people, like like what are you guys doing?
I'll call up Jimmy Pop Ali, and then
Is that his name?
That was the lead singer's name was Jimmy. I can't believe I just pulled that out of my fucking brain. I just pulled Jimmy Pop Ali out from fucking somewhere.
That's
That
great.
was it, yeah. And so we're here. We're nearing the end of the
Okay,
show.
yes.
So before we get to Will You Do, let's thanks the subs tonight. Brownie Baker 72, Uncle Sherry, Darling K92, Neva, Butthead Squid.
Oh, Vidian Oracle, Big Cheese Boy 1, Poster Nutbag 555, Penny Lane 086, and T's Taking Over, Ranger Frog, Cam Grants, Fueled by Satan 87. Oh, which one's the one I like so much?
Lyricon.
Lyricon, that's really good.
Dirk Dagger, love Dirk Dagger. Same Voids, Permafrost 5_3, Charlie P 2713. I think I know who that is.
No way. Is it really?
It might be the 27's a bit of a giveaway.
Oh.
It's a bit of a giveaway.
Oh, that's so
but
exciting.
I'll see. I'll see later
Okay,
on.
okay, we'll
maybe.
find out later. We'll tell you later.
Slug Bucket, Pink Rampage, Nix the Ladder, Quick Nug, Okami Canucks, Leviathan. That's great. And Bimtron.
Bimtron. like that.
Yeah, Charlie P27. If it's you, send me a text. If it's not you, you don't have my number. So there you go. All right, let's get to Will Ya Ever Do?
Okay, let's see. It will be hard. It takes 8 to 10 months to do one these days.
You know what's fun is that I said the name of this segment twice, and I said it wrong both times.
I know
But I
it's
like
fine.
Will Ya Ever Do?
I like it too.
Grindcore, don't know enough about Grindcore.
And that might be hard to put together all the information on Grindcore in one place. So I don't know. It's not a bad idea though.
Yeah,
Not a bad-
Clowncore, not sure if we could do a full series on that.
No, that would have to be more of a streaming thing because I feel like there's a lot of aesthetics involved. I don't know.
Yeah, there's definitely going to be a lot of visuals. Streetlight Manifesto, don't know enough about Streetlight.
I
to go
actually
for
don't
it.
know them.
Yeah.
Gore, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, we
maybe
very
we should
much-
bring like Ed and Henry on for that or something. And do some
Yeah.
fun lore.
Yeah,
I
I'd
think
love
that'd
that.
be cool. Like maybe a crossover sometime.
Jam bands, we're not really a jam band couple. Ween's the closest you can get to it, but I also don't understand why Ween always gets lumped in with the fucking jam band. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't understand it, but I fully accept that you'll see the same guys at a Fish concert that you'll see at a Ween concert. It's very strange. Snakes of Russia. Never heard of Snakes of Russia.
No, we gotta look that up.
Nor have I heard of Frontierier. Primus. Primus is for me. No one else gets Primus. That's one of those bands like Ween.
Yes.
That's mine. Sub Pop. Yeah, we're gonna do Sub Pop.
Absolutely.
Eventually, in the course of covering a band that has been on Sub Pop.
I also want to do a lot of Riot Girl kind of miniseries like what we're doing with Krautrock.
Yeah.
I would love to do that sometime.
Yes. Psychedelic rock. We might get to some psychedelic stuff.
We are
eventually.
already like fucking knees deep in psychedelic rock.
Yeah, I mean,
in
Amandul,
so many ways.
Amandul too. Like I think that was our psychedelic rock like phase.
Yeah.
Flaming Lips. I'd love to do a Flaming Lips series, but I think that's another band that might just be for me.
Yeah, or maybe later, maybe so. I mean, because
Maybe later.
we know some of the Flaming Lips, so it might be weird.
It
to
might
do
be
right
weird.
now.
Like we know like current members, but their story is incredible. Their
And the
story is
music's
absolutely-
fantastic.
The music's like just out of this. I'm Flaming Lips is one of my favorites. Trent Reznor, 9 Inch Nails. I would love to do a 9 Inch Nails series.
Yes.
absolutely.
Yes.
Starcrawler and Nardwar. I don't know either of those. Goth and Darkwave. Like we would love to do.
Yes.
We'd love to do a goth series without a doubt.
I'm currently trying to get through The History of Goth
Mm-hmm.
by John Robb. It's a book that came out last year. So we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
We will see.
And
actually.
always asked and always denied.
Ween.
Always
Sorry.
asked. Sorry.
No Ween. I don't. Who are the two guys on Ween?
Dean and Gene.
They
Or
they
Mickey
keep coming on to this chat every single time we do this, and we have to keep telling them, no, I'm sorry.
That's what Diener was talking about. But
No,
no.
we're not going to do it. We're not going to do it. But
No.
of course, so many things we say we're going to do. So
Yeah.
you never know. But I don't think so.
No.
No.
No, we're never going to.
Oh, What is that? Not that
That's
one.
Nardwuar.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
Of course, we know him.
Well, Nardwuar, you mean Nardwuar, the interview guy?
Oh yeah, he's great.
Yeah.
he's fantastic. No, I mean we're not going to do a series on him, but you know,
We've used a couple of Nardwuar interviews.
yeah, he's done some great Jello Biafra interviews. He's a great interview. He's
Yeah.
really fun. Watch all his stuff. He did one with Chuck D, which I thought was hilarious. Definitely check him out. He's so much fun.
He's really good at
Yeah.
making people cry.
I love that about him.
really
Isn't that
good
weird?
at
I love that about him.
Like he tell me why I should appreciate Ween for more than Ocean Man. Please, my good sir, Daddy shoot me says. I don't know, man. If you listen to Ocean Man and if you skip past the mollusk and if the mollusk does nothing for you, I don't know what to tell you. Like if you listen to Quebec and it doesn't do nothing for you, I don't know what to tell you. I'm not here to tell you why you should listen to Ween. If it doesn't hit you, it doesn't hit you. It's not something that you have to force. If it doesn't hit you, that's fine.
It's not.
If you
it's no
don't get
problem.
it, that's okay.
It's cool.
Yeah. Oh, Caribou, Diener and Jeaner were so cute in the 90s. They even appeared in a teeny bot magazine as a cute band. I do
Very
that.
Flo and Eddie of them.
They were very cute.
Yeah.
They did have a nice like 90s flair to them.
Really?
Now I would describe Gene at the very least. The last time that me and James here in the room went and saw Ween, we described his new style as sensual grandpa.
You had enough time to have a conversation about this. Of course, anyone who's ever been close to Marcus has had to go to a Ween show. And James, I assume that you were a fan already, but
Yeah.
we all just have to go.
Yeah.
So basically, all you have to do is just get close to us slowly over time, and and so for us to trust you, and then we can take you to a Ween show.
Yeah, and then
That's
you
as close as it's gonna get.
And then after the 3 hours are up, you can decide whether or not you are.
It's
in
a
fact
long
Ween.
con.
Yeah, it's.
If you're committed, we'll be here.
Yeah, just so we can get Ween one more fan.
Yes, and also real fast, we will be here every the first Monday of the month
Yep.
from now on. We're not going to go twice a month anymore. We're going to go once a month because we are making sure we're getting these episodes out and like a bunch of them out. And in order to do that, we have to put more focus on the actual podcast.
Yeah.
So that's what we're going to work on. So we're going to be here every first Monday of the month, and we're going to do fun stuff, Q&A. We have, Vinyl Haul, we'll have Book Haul. It will all be the same, but we need to just have more time.
Yeah, we need to focus
Because
on the podcast and get that motherfucker off.
I was reading all the way up until we started.
Yeah, we made it. We broke through. We're here.
doing it.
We're doing it. We need to focus on them because I know that's what you motherfuckers want. You
I
want
know.
the podcast. We've been hearing.
Every day I get a message with a sad emoji, and I just don't know what to tell them. I'm like, I can't read faster.
Yeah, we're doing it.
But we're going to do it.
Thank
so
y'all
we'll
so much.
see you next month.
We'll see you next month. We'll see you in March, first Monday in March. And thank y'all very much for tuning in. And make sure that your Monday blues are cured
He's
and
doing this.
and in a box, and you put them in a box, and you mail them away, and you mail them to somewhere in Indiana, and you hope that it gets.
I think the stream's been off for a minute. I think we've been off for a minute.
Have your Monday blues say goodbye.
All right.